I'll be honest, I've never really used a Fujitsu laptop before, so when this arrived in our office, I was like, what's so special about this laptop? The answer is portable design plus OLED display. I say these are the highlights of this laptop because if you look for laptops with OLED panels, there's ASUS VivoBook K15 OLED, which is a budget option, but it's not lightweight at 1.8 kgs. Then there are a number of other premium OLED laptops. There's the Dell XPS series, which have the OLED option, the recently launched Galaxy Book 2 360, but these cost more than 1 lakh rupees. There is the ZenBook Flip OLED, but that too is at 85k starting price. Now the Fujitsu CH is expected to launch around 60-70k, and at that price, OLED plus the portable design is an interesting combo. I mean, this is the laptop, and the first thing that strikes me about this laptop is its weight, 1.1 kgs. Yeah, it's super lightweight. This is the OLED version, but there's another variant with an IGZO display, and that weighs even less than a kg. As for the design, this laptop has a very functional sort of design. It has an aluminum chassis and the lid has this horizontal line, and there's the Fujitsu logo. The bottom is kind of usual with vents, the dual speakers and this one long rubber fit. All this is fine, but the highlight is obviously the OLED display. These are the specs: 60Hz OLED display with 2.5D glass on top, FHD resolution, 100% DCI-P3 coverage and 400 nits of peak brightness. Now I said this is the highlight because the display quality is actually pretty amazing. The colors look vibrant and nice, the blacks are very deep, and watching movies and shows is a great experience. It's also fairly bright, so even though this is a glossy display and it is reflective, no doubts, but the good brightness kind of manages that. The point is, this OLED makes sense for a work laptop like this one. One thing to note, along with this variant with an OLED display, Fujitsu has also launched another variant with an IGZO display, which is said to be 80-90% more power efficient when compared to LCDs, while also bringing the same good picture quality. Anyway, the portability and the display are on point, but what about the rest of the laptop? First, let's check out the specs. So this is an Intel Evo certified laptop and comes with the 11th Gen Core i5 1135G7 CPU with 4 cores, 8 threads, 28W TDP, and this can go up to 4.2 GHz. There's the Iris Xe GPU, 512GB of M2 PCIe SSD, and 16GB LPDDR4X RAM. Now RAM and SSD are soldered, but when we opened up the laptop, we found that the SSD can be removed, but this will void your warranty, so I wouldn't recommend doing this. Now I would have liked the latest 12th Gen Intel chipsets, but the 1135G7 is a capable processor for a work laptop like this one. Let me just show you the benchmarks. This is the PC Mark score, now this is the Geekbench score, and finally this is the Crystal Disk Mark score if you want to know about the SSD speeds. Now as for the day-to-day performance, the Windows 11 boot time is pretty good, 13 seconds to log in and 16 seconds to desktop. Plus the laptop was a consistent performer in our usage with a number of Chrome tabs open, videos playing, apps like Slack running in the background. The laptop obviously does not break a sweat, there's no lag. We also tested some Photoshop on it and the performance while editing a photo was good. So the performance seems good, and as for the thermals, they are decent for a laptop in this size. There is only one fan that goes on turbo when there is intense load on the CPU. It doesn't make much noise, so it's not too distracting. And I also noticed no weird heating when using the laptop or even during benchmarks. Performance apart, let me come back to the design and build quality of this laptop. So like I said, I love how lightweight and easy to hold this laptop is, but there are a couple of quirks about this design. One, there is this cutout here to open the lid, but you can't open the lid with just one hand. Second, this cutout is in the center, but if you look at it from this angle, the trackpad placement looks a bit weird. Yeah, just OCD things. The trackpad is also quite small and it has these buttons which do look a bit dated, although the response is good. The keyboard on the other hand is pretty good. The keys are tactile with a lot of travel, the feedback is good, the keys are backlit, and even though the keys are a bit small, the typing experience is very good. Anyway, the hinge is solid and I did not notice any major flex in the build. If you're wondering, there's no fingerprint scanner here, but the 720p webcam, which by the way is decent when it comes to quality, also doubles up as a Windows Hello camera. The software is Windows 11 with Office 2021 pre-installed, and there are no weird bloatware apps, just the regular Windows apps and software. Now the port selection is interesting. On the right there is the Thunderbolt 4 USB-C port, and there's a USB-A port which has the anytime charge functionality, as you can see from the symbol. This basically means that with this port you can charge an external device even when the laptop is turned off. Pretty cool. On the left there's the headphone mic combo jack, another Thunderbolt 4 USB-C port, and an HDMI in plus out port. I mean, HDMI input mode is rare in laptops, and this basically means you can use this laptop as a display. Now I showed you the two bottom firing speakers at the start, but the speakers can get pretty loud once direct audio is turned on. Yeah, there's direct audio support which lets you enhance the sound quality with different modes, equalizer options, etc. Moving on to the battery, there's a modest 53 watt battery and Fujitsu claims 10.7 hours of battery life on this. In our usage, we saw an estimated battery life of 6 hours 40 minutes, which is fairly good. As for charging, this comes with a 65-watt USB-C charger in the box, and the laptop also has support for power banks as long as they are higher than 7.5 watts. Apart from all this, the Fujitsu CH has 2 years of warranty, and if you're wondering about the service center availability, we asked Fujitsu about it and I've added all the details in the description, so make sure to check it out. Overall, at the time of shooting this video, I don't know the price of this laptop, but I'm expecting it to be around 60-70k, and for that price, this is quite an interesting laptop. There's obviously the beautiful OLED display, and I like how portable and light this laptop is. The chipset is 11th gen, but the performance seems good so far. The ports are super interesting with 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports and an HDMI in plus out port. Now this is not a perfect laptop. I feel the build quality could have been better along with the trackpad, and there's no fingerprint scanner, so it all depends on the pricing. I'll pin the price of this laptop once we know in the comment section down below, so make sure to check it out and also let us know what you think about the laptop at its price. Comment below. And yeah, give this video a like, make sure to share it and subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. Hit the bell icon, do it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
This is the Pitaka Mag Easy Slider.